Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to my GregBlock series. Today I'm just kind of figuring out what I'm doing. I believe I'm going for this Pyrolyse oven, actually. So I have got the materials for that. I also have decided, I ended up getting this spray can. You just 2 tin with the redstone and assembler, and then you can fill it with any color you want. And what I'm going to do with these is actually start with blue. I'm going to paint my cables here by the voltage. So this is 32. I'm going to use blue on the 32 volt LV wires. And I'm going to use red on my MV ones, and then I'll probably use like maybe yellow or something on the HV ones. Alright. Because I'm starting to get a little crazy with the wires here. So it's good to kind of know what is what voltage at a quick glance. Because I do not want stuff exploding. Oh, that's not what I want that. There we go. Alright, so I also built the MV line comes down here into a medium transformer, and then I built a battery buffer down here with 8 batteries. I'm not going to put a 9th in there. Because cables can do 8 amps or 16, there's no 9. But I did this down here, and I'm going to do some extra machines once I start getting into them. But I needed some more room. So instead of building it out on this side, I built it down below. So let me just finish painting these wires. That is not letting me paint that for some reason. It's because these are next to it. Let me just break these and try again. Yeah, the wires are a bit funny sometimes. The cables and the pipes, Gregtech pipes, can be a bit funny. Alright, so there we go. So there's my MV line, and then obviously the other one is over here. This makes it a little easier so I don't get mixed up accidentally. And yeah. Alright. So that's that, and it is actually a quest. So it's in the LVH, colors the piping. Now I believe this actually works with pipes as well. May have some. Yeah, let me just throw some down and see. Although it doesn't actually color them blue, but these are blue and these are red, and they do not connect, as you can see. So if these 3 are red now, if I do that. So if you want to like have them like not connected, that's how you use it with these things. But unfortunately, it doesn't color them. So it's a bit hard to tell which ones are which. But anyway, so it is quite helpful with the pipes and the cables. Especially when you start getting multiple voltages. But anyway, so moving on, I have a couple other things here. Pyrolyse. Now this is for my electrical blast furnace. I made a bunch of these oxygen cells, so I have 64 now, and all I'm doing is dumping them in there. It automatically empties. So when it uses up 1K, it'll empty it out, and then I'll have the empty cells, and they'll just stay in there. What I can do is just throw a stack of iron in here. And then it will use the 1K oxygen, so there it goes, use the empty cell, and then I will have 64 steel when this is all done, when this is finished cooking. But instead of piping this in or using the hopper that I was using and transporting the tank, these are much easier to do. Alright. I mean, I could hook it up to the oxygen line, just feed it directly in. But since I have other gases in there, I don't want the other gases going in this, so I'm just going to be using these. I'm probably cooking. I did 64 of these empty cells, so I could do a stack at a time. So there's my steel. Alright, so Pyrolyse oven. Let's see. Yep. So I needed 3 of these good secret, the medium voltage circuits. I needed a couple pistons, copper nickel coils, wires, and coils. So that's pretty easy. Yes, Pyrolyse oven. Now I also need this ULV machine casing, which we have not made before. It is 8 wrought iron plates around a wrench, so easy enough. Just costs a lot of materials. Oops. I need 12 of those. Got that. I already made the copper nickel coil blocks, same as the ones that are used in the electrical blast furnace. Needed 16 more. And then I need 1 of each. Now I need an energy hatch, which this says LV, but I have noticed that a lot of the recipes, or I think all the recipes, are actually MV recipes. So 64, 96, 192, this is HV. 64, 96, 64. Yeah, every single recipe is over 32, so you don't want to do an LV input hatch. So I'm going to do an MV multi hatch here. So MV energy. Input hatch. So I need the MV hull and 1 copper cable, which I have over here. Like that. Like that. Looks like it has to be in the 3x3 grid. Alright, so there's my energy hatch. And then same with these. Input bus, input hatch, output hatch. I'm just going to use, it says you can use any input, any tier. I'm just going to use the MVs. I think so. Input bus. Yeah, these are chest, hatch. I think I need a hatch, don't I? Yeah, input hatch and bus. So input bus is for items, so I need a chest, and input hatch is glass. So there's my chest, glass. There's that. Put hatch. And then I need an output bus and output hatch. And I believe that's just the same. Just on the other side of the, yeah. So instead of the chest being on top, it's on the bottom. So output bus, and one more piece of glass. What hatch? And there we go. Okay, so now this machine I'm going to put it over here, I believe. Oh, I built up the ceiling, put 3 more kind of panels. Not needed, but it keeps the rain off, and I don't know, I prefer it. So I'm thinking I'm going to put the oven here. Oops, not that one. F7 for the light. So I'm probably going to put this thing here. Now, if you ever need to look at how it's built, just click on the recipe. So, alright, so this is the front. So it's a 3x4, 3x3x4. So, oh, energy is out in the back. I wonder if you can put these down here. I don't know if it needs to be, these need to be in the middle. I'm not sure, so we'll find out as I'm building it. So, easiest thing to be would be energy input hatch like here. So I can just easily connect it right here to the power. Easiest would be underneath, actually. Maybe I'll drop this. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll... Yeah, not gonna worry about that right now. So energy... Definitely want the energy down there. I'm just going to go ahead and build this, get this, and because I don't really know how I want this to look, or like what's the easiest way to obtain the materials that I'm getting out of it. So they have input hatch, input bus, so the input's on the front and the output's on the back. Like I wonder if I could put them on top. Let's test it out. So what did I have? I had the bus on the left and the bus. All right. And then I believe it just goes like this. All right. Not sure if that formed. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it did. Yeah, it did. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, you can put the outputs, inputs, wherever you want on the thing, as long as you have the coils in the middle. That's all that matters. Perfect. Because it was going to be a bit annoying if the outputs are on the back. But I can even have these down here. Maybe I'll do that. Still haven't quite decided which way I want this power thing, but I'm definitely want it right there. Just don't know where I want it facing. Because it would be nice if the power was in the middle kind of thing, and then I had the 2 hatches on the outside. But I would have to go underneath. Maybe I'll fix that. But I will do that. There we go. So it does work. Alright, perfect. Now... there we go. So this is MV wire. Alright. Now this thing needs... it does need a... that's it. It needs a program circuit. So depending on what you put in there is going to determine what you get out. So if I do 16 oak wood with a configuration 0, I'm going to get 20 charcoal and 4,000 creosote. If I use 1, it's going to be... oh, if I add nitrogen and wood and I use 1, I'm going to get the same 20 in creosote, but it's twice as fast. Now this one, if I do 2 in a wood, I don't have that much EU yet. Although I could add a second hatch, but I don't think I'm going to. Like an energy hatch. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. But if I wanted to, I could get heavy oil out of this. I don't have a tree farm yet though, so this is a possibility in the future once I get more of an automated wood. Because this is going to be going through a stack every minute. So it's not going to vary last long. Now this one gives wood vinegar, which I think you can get. Something out of it, I forget, like ethanol. Acetone. Yeah, acetone is used for bisphenol. So wood vinegar can be a thing. But the main... wood tar. Because wood tar I can get benzene and phenol out of. But anyway, I guess we'll let's just throw something in to get it working to start out with. So let's try, what is the quest? Charcoal byproducts. It looks like this, I'm going to need charcoal byproducts from that. But I can change the circuit. So let's get a circuit. I think I have an extra one. Yep. Do that. Let's just do a regular. Wood tar. Get water out of this, sugar. You put sugar in it to get charcoal dust. I don't know why you would ever want that, but you can. So I'm making... oh my god, I need to just pick one. Let's just use the regular one at first. So the regular first, program 0. I gotta figure out where I put this though. Like, does that go in the input bus? Is that how this works? Because originally, I used to put it in here. Let's give this a go, see how this works. And I only have 15, and I need 16. That's funny. That's a bit annoying. The vein mine didn't reach all the way up. Maybe this one will. I also did change my farm to onions, or not onions, potatoes. because I can cook these and I get the same I do out of bread, but bread is 3 wheats, whereas this is a 1-to-1. Alright. So I guess let's try this. Alright, so yeah, you put the program circuit in the input bus is where it goes in this version. And then that should fill a fluid hatch. Oh, I put these. Yeah, that's not how I wanted that. I wanted the items on the same level, whereas I put the fluid, yeah. Now this, I'm curious what happens when this fills up. I really don't know how that's going to work. Is it going to stop this from working, or is it going to keep producing and then just wasting the whatever's extra? I really don't know. Alright, but there's my charcoal. So it's making, for 16 wood, I'm getting 20 charcoal. So it's actually a better ratio than the coke oven that I'm using. And much, much faster. Alright, so let me put another 16 in here and see what happens when this is full. I could steel drum anywhere. No. Alright, my distillery is running. It just made another batch of light fuel, probably because I'm using it up more now. Yeah, I'm running my blast furnace and this oven at the same time. So I'm definitely going to fuel faster, but it's not really not causing too much of an issue here. So that's 16. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, if I am not keeping this creosote, if the fluid hatch is full, it will not continue. So it looks like the whole wasting ingredients thing has been really toned down in this version of Gregtech, which is makes it easier for sure. You can argue if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but let me. Is it this? I can't remember. This extruder is so good. Definitely make the extruder, the MV extruder, one of your priorities. It's just so helpful. I'm going to make another steel drum here. And then I will believe you can, it just auto outputs. Let me put that there on that side. Yeah, it's the hammer. I can never remember if it's a hammer or the wrench. Alright, so let's do this. There we go. So it auto outputs the creosotes into there, and then there we go. Okay. So the reason I did this Pyrolyse oven is because the plastic quest is after this one. I looked up where they are, the hidden quests. And plastic is over here, because I think you need a byproduct of the oven. So I need to do this one next, which means I need to do the advanced distillery. Where is that? Oh, right here. Hello. Duh. Advanced distillery uses MV to distill certain liquids, mainly oil. So I need to make this advanced distillery. So let me grab the materials for that, and I will be right back. Alright, so I got all the materials for the distillery. I did need to get blaze rods, which means I need to spawn blazes. but I need another wort. And you can get it from sifting, but it's much easier if you just have them. So I just put some soul sand down, some nether wort. I also fixed my cables. I was gonna do that in between episodes, but I decided I disliked it so much, I did it right away. Basically, just connected it to this one I have coming down, and then sent it over the blast furnace and the Pyrolyse oven. Now, I'm probably going to have LV machines down here, and I have MV wiring up here, so I gotta be really careful with it. So another reason I wanted to paint that is if they touch MV wires, they're going to explode. Alright, anyway, let's get this. Can I do it that way? Yeah, I can. MV. Do. Alright, so advanced distillery. Alright, so I have the advanced distillery, not 100% sure. It hasn't come. Not totally sure why I need the advanced version yet, but let me just throw it down there for now. I might figure it out when I'm going through all these different liquids and stuff. Alright, but the main reason... Yeah, wood tar, wood gas, wood vinegar. Oh, okay. So this is... So, one of the fluids you get from pyrolysing logs is literally called charcoal byproducts. It can be distilled into wood, vinegar, gas, and tar. Which you can also obtain... Oh, okay. So is that why... They asked me to get the advanced one. So there's a wood tar. Yes, so a distillery, but you need 600. Okay. I was a bit confused why I needed the advanced one. But now, after opening that quest up, you can, I can see. So, to get... I don't know if I'm saying this Pyrolyse? Pyrolyse? I don't know. Alright, so I want charcoal byproducts is what it's saying. Ooh, unfortunately to get charcoal byproducts I do need to pipe nitrogen in. Nitrogen I can get from distilling air, I think. Can't I? Polycaprolactam. Yeah, distilling air I can get. And what an annoying 3900. That's annoying. But that is the reason I put this next to my centrifuge. Let me see if I can use... Alright. So there's my 64 steel. So what was this? Okay, you can't right click on the basic air filter, which is a bit annoying. And there's no way I can get... Yeah. It looks like this is going to be the easiest. Charcoal. Yeah. So any of these in the advanced distillery, and then you just change the circuit to get whatever you want. Or you can just throw this in the distillery, which can get all three at once, which I don't have yet. So I think it's going to be easiest to get charcoal byproducts. So let me do this. There we go. This doesn't have a GUI, so... And it just constantly collects air. So I guess we'll just have this going. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, this does take a while though, doesn't it? Nitrogen. 80 seconds, and then I get nitrogen and oxygen from this. So once again, I'm back to the oxygen. Never-ending supply of oxygen I have. I did look up. There is large tanks, but I'm not quite there yet. Quantum tanks. Now this is a chest. This is items. That fluid capacity that's not supposed to be there. That tooltip's wrong. Basic quantum tank, and it's actually not too bad. This is steel, LV machine hull, integrated logic circuits. Those are actually really easy. But this steel generator, I need osmium. I cannot make osmium yet. So we're not there yet. But this tank can hold, I did check, I think the basic quantum tank can hold like 60,000 buckets or something like that. And then the top one has like 2,000 or something. I can't remember the exact numbers. I wonder if those... The fluid capacity might be for the tank. The tank is the one that holds liquids. This holds items. So I think the tooltip's wrong. But I'm probably going to use those, I think. I don't know. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that. If I'm going to use the fluid cells from AE or what I'm going to do yet. Alright, so let's see. The only problem with these is yeah. Let's see, so, and I also moved these. So the items are on top, the output's on the bottom. So there we go. There's our nitrogen, and then charcoal. What's charcoal again? 9. Right? Yeah, 9. So right click, 9. Throw that in there, and then wood. Was it 16? Yeah. Alright, so that will output the output down here. So now we got cruise silt in there, which is okay. I was using the creosote to make. How many is in here? 20,000. I kind of want to empty this out. I'm not sure easiest way to do this. There was soapstone. Getting lost in my base. Alright, and it's getting close to wrapping up point 2. I wanted to see if I can get that quest done. Alright, so let's just throw that in there. You'll make lubricant. You'll throw lubricant in there. Fortunately, I can't... Oh, of course, I can do it this way. And then... click. Yep, there we go. Alright, and then I'll just kind of add that as I'll finish those up. Alright, so let's break this. There we go. And charcoal byproducts. Nice. And then, so the charcoal byproducts, to get each of these, 0, 1, and 2 for those. So I need 1,000 of each. So I need 4,000 charcoal products to get wood tar. Charcoal byproducts. And then let's just borrow this, I guess. Was it 1? Right. Looks like we're getting enough power. So I need. There is wood vinegar. Can I get this? Yeah. Alright, so wood vinegar. Forgot to do 0 is 1. I hate how 0 is a configuration. Should start with 1. That's just my opinion. Alright, and then this will get me wood tar, and I need 1,000, I think, for the quest. Alright, there is wood tar, and then I need wood gas was the last one, right? Wood gas. I need 4. Don't have enough. I don't have enough. So I gotta throw more wood in there. What was it? 9? Let's get that going. I gotta fix my trees, unfortunately. Yeah, they're too tall. So I'll do that after this episode. But I want to finish this quest, and we should be. There we go. I think I needed 2. Yeah. There we go, and then we borrow that. Wood gas is 2. Alright, and that will get me wood gas. Nice, and then hopefully I can start looking into making plastics. So I can get into the HV age. That is the main reason that I did this. Alright, there we go. Charcoal byproducts. And that opens up ethylene. Polymers and rubbers can be obtained by reacting ethanol and sulfuric acid or distilling one of the many steam-cracked outputs of oil. So polyethylene. That will get us into the HV age. Because you need, not that, machine casing is made of stainless steel, which I have. Oh, you can actually make the machine hulls with that. Thought it required polyethylene. But it looks like that recipe is in. Oh no, you do need, okay, I was right. You need polyethylene sheets. As opposed to using wrought iron plates that I've been using, you need polyethylene to get HV. So this is what we're going to get into next episode. So ethylene air. But anyway, thanks for watching and have a good one.